Assalamualaikum, I'm Muhammad Aziz bin Mazmi, matric number 23.IB21F2041. The Central Bank of Malaysia. Bank Negara Malaysia is the Malaysia Central Bank, established on 26 January 1959 as Central Bank of Malaya, Bank Negara Tanah Melayu. Its main purpose is to issue currency, actually as banker and advisor to the government of Malaysia, and regulate the country financial institution, credit system and monetary policy. Its headquarters is located in Kuala Lumpur, the federal capital of Malaysia. Next is relationship BNM with international institutions. BNM has maintained an active role in international, financial and economic matters. BNM maintains close working relationship with International Monetary Fund (IMF), the World Bank, Asia Development Bank (ADB), Islamic Development Bank (IDB), and World Trade Organization. BNM is an active organization in involving any event include convention, meeting, SIGN, Apex, and ASA. This is Governor of BNM. First Governor is Tan Sri William Howard Wilcox, and now Governor is Datuk Nur Samsia Muhammad Yunus. Next is the objective of Bank Negara Malaysia. The objective of Bank Negara Malaysia, as outlined in the BAR, to promote monetary stability and a sound financial structure. They actually as a banker and financial advisor to the government, to issue currency and keep reserve safeguarding the value of the currency, to influence the credit situation to the advantage of the country. Over the years, the role and responsibility of Bank Negara Malaysia have evolved and expanded. Today, Bank Negara Malaysia focus on the three pillars of central banking, namely monetary stability, financial stability, and the payment system. In addition, importance is given to the development role of Bank Negara Malaysia in respect to economic management, institutional building, and the development of the financial system. This is role and function. First, bank for currency issue, as for the printing of currency note and the minting of coins, issue issues and interest note and coins at its office and at such agency as it may, for time to time and establishment of bond. As for the safe custody of unissued stock of currency and for the prevention safe custody and distribution of black paper for the printing note and of die for the minting of coins. 2. Government banker and financial advisor. Management of government account. It provides checks facility as a fund and makes payment on behalf of the government and undertakes the first interest business of the government. Source of fund to government. It provides to provide advice to the government to cover any deficit in the budget revenue. Management of national debt. It advises the government on its loan program, including terms and timing of loan and the issue of the new type of security. 3. To promote monetary stability and influence the credit situation to the advantage of the country. BNM is obligated to ensure that the supply of money and the volume of credit are sufficiently elastic to demand in the domestic economy, without creating under pressure on research. Influence the level of inflation, promote saving deposit, preserve price stability, sustain economic growth. 4. Banker to bank. Promote a sound financial structure, licensing of bank and non-bank, banking relationship, currency distribution, version and evaluation of bank and non-banks, lender of last resort. 5. Keeper of international reserve. The country office external reserve are held and maintained by BNM. Gold, foreign exchange asset and reserve in International Monetary Fund (IMF). Holding of special derivative right, investment denominated in the major international currency, such as bank balance, treasury bill, bond, and others appropriate term security to secure the best result and return of benefit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azifah Kushairi bin Muhammad Kuzairi. My number matrix is 23 DEB 21F 2033. Today I want to talk about the Securities Commission Malaysia. The Securities Commission Malaysia is a statutory body entrusted with the responsibility of regulating and systematically developing the capital markets in Malaysia. For the next slide is some of acts state in Security Commission. For the first one is Capital Market and Services Act 2007, and the second one is Securities Commission Malaysia Act 1993, and the third one is Securities Industry Act 1983, and the last one is Futures Industry Act 1993. The Capital Market and Services Act 2007 is a Malaysian law which enacted to consolidate the Securities Industry Act 1983 and the Futures Industry Act 1993 to regulate and to provide for matters relating to the activities, markets and intermediaries in the capital markets, and for matters consequential and incidental thereto. The Securities Commission Malaysia SC was established on 1 March 1993 under the Securities Commission Act 1993 SCA. We are a self-founded statutory body entrusted with the responsibility to regulate and develop the Malaysian capital markets. On March 1, 1993, the Securities Commission Malaysia was established as a self-founded statutory body. The body functions to serve as the authority in developing and maintenance of a secure, efficient and orderly operation of the capital markets in Malaysia. It is a regulator and enforces its regulations to ensure the growth of the capital market activities and the market. Agency Executive of Suruhanjaya Securities Commission SC is Datuk Seri Dr. Awang Adik Haji Hussein, Chairman since 1 June 2022, and the second one is Datuk Zainal Islam Zainal Abidin, Deputy Chief Executive. The Securities Industry Act 1983, hereinafter referred to as the Act 1983 Act, was brought into effect on 7 July 1983. It replaces two Securities Industry Act 1973, hereinafter referred to as the 1973 Act, which introduced for the first time some degree of regulation in the form of government control in the running of the stock exchange and the securities industry as a whole in Malaysia. Basically, the 1983 Act retains the framework of its predecessors, although the several new and distinct features have been introduced. The new salient features of the 1983 Act include the setting up of the Capital Issues Committee, hereinafter the CIC, the Registrar's power of investigation and enforcement, and the introduction of new penal provisions relating to trade in securities. Most, if not all, of the provisions in the 1983 Act are modelled very closely on the Australian Securities Industry Act 1980. The next is the SC's regulatory functions. The first one is supervising exchanges, clearing houses and settle depositors. The second one is registering authority for prospectors of corporations other than unleashed recreational clubs. And the third one is approving authority for corporate bond issues. And the next is regulating all matters relating to security and futures contracts. The next is regulating the takeover and mergers of companies. The next is regulating all matters relating to unit trust schemes. The next is licensing and supervising all licensed persons. The next is encouraging self-regulations. And the last one is ensuring proper conduct of market institutions, licensed persons. The next slide is Securities Commission Sharia Advisory Council SAC. The first one is the SAC was established in May 1999 to advise the SC on Sharia matters relating to ICM. It is the authority for the ascertain of the application Sharia principles in respect of ICM businesses of transactions. The members of the SAC are qualified individuals who can present Sharia opinions and have vast experience in the application of Sharia, particularly in the areas of Islamic economics and finance. The last slide is the SAC has the following functions: to ascertain the application of Sharia principles on any matter relating to ICM business, to issue rulings on any matters relating to ICM business or transactions, and to advise the SC on any Sharia issue relating to ICM business or transaction, to provide advice to any person on any Sharia issue relating to ICM business, and last one is such function as may be prescribed by the minister.